The last several days have been absolutely flooded with a lot of news and rumors and leaks about a possible Resident Evil 1 remake, as well as some possible Resident Evil 9 news. But today, I'm going to be focusing on the subject at hand. Is there going to be a new Resident Evil 1 remake? I personally think yes. Now, the very first video I made on this channel was going over this subject. So my mind hasn't really changed any much because of these leaks and rumors coming out. And keep in mind, these leaks are not confirmed. They are basically just speculation, really. With that said, today I want to focus on how a new remake could actually surpass and be way better than the existing remake. Now, before any of you guys find my address and raid my house and shoot me, let me explain why. So, the remake that we already have is of course a masterpiece. It is amazing. I do feel like that Capcom should do what they did with Resident Evil 4 Remake, but even more in the sense to where they do not need to cut any content whatsoever. This game needs to be as true to the original material as possible out of any other remake that has been made and could be made. This is where it all started. Now with that said, there are still a lot of additions that could be made. For example, we never do see a lot of the areas that the Keeper was talking about in the infamous Keeper's Diary letter. We also never do see a lot of Bravo team. You know, we find some tapes here and there, but that's about really it. Imagine if we got to play as the Keeper, or possibly as some member of Bravo team in a lost footage sort of way that Resident Evil 7 had. It is possible that we could also see Barry's betrayal shown a lot more. In the remake we have right now, they did expend on that some compared to the very first game. But imagine this. Imagine that Jill finds a video of, let's say, Enrico, and she turns it on and she sees Barry holding a gun right at him. We see Barry shoot Enrico and kill him. To new fans, we're going to think, oh my gosh, yeah, Barry's a traitor. But it could be revealed later that Wesker actually had a gun pointed at Barry and made him do the dirty work for him. I think that they could really play on that twist a lot and make you, the player, feel the betrayal of Albert Wesker. I would also like to see the STARS members actually use their skills. I understand from a gameplay standpoint as to why Jill didn't dodge in the original Resident Evil 1 compared to Resident Evil 3, which happened just a few months after, but realistically that doesn't quite make any sense. I feel like that they could turn the action up a little bit, especially with creatures like Hunters and Crimson Heads, but we don't want to go over the top. We need to find something sort of like Resident Evil 2 Remake, but with a little tiny hint of Resident Evil 3 Remake whenever it comes to certain characters having abilities. Like, for example, Chris is known to be a marksman. Well, let's see that take place more. Maybe he has a gun that is well suited for Chris and maybe even more powerful than Jill's. Jill is known, again, to do dodges. Let's see her actually use that mechanic for once. I want to see all STARS members, or at least the ones that we do see, use their skills to their advantage. Keep in mind, they are STARS for a reason. And the last thing that could be heavily touched on is the emotion of all the characters. I already touched on how the betrayal of Wesker could really hurt the player and the characters involved, and also how Barry, apparently being the one to betray them, could truly make them feel hurt by his actions and be confused as to why he is doing things. But we can also see members mourn the loss of Bravo team members they come across. Whenever we apparently miss Chris whenever you play as Jill, let's see Jill really try to find Chris and feel very bad and guilty as to why she's alive and why he could possibly be dead. We could see them even react to sad letters such as Lisa Trevor. I think it would be very interesting to see them actually have an attachment to each other and to react organically to the things they find around the tragic mansion. With that said, guys, what do you all think? Do you think we're even going to be getting this game? Do you believe in the leaks? Do you believe in the rumors? Sound off in the comments section below. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I will catch you all later. Peace.